Hello everyone, welcome to our channel Young Roots. Today we are going to do singular and plural noun. Before we dip into this topic, we have to revise noun. What is noun? Noun is a naming word. Naming word for a name, place, animal, insect or a bird and a thing. Whenever you revise this topic, the kids get clarity of what is noun. And then you can start with the topic singular noun and plural noun. Let's start with singular noun. Singular noun means something which is one, a single object. That is a singular noun. For example, one person. One person can be a watchman, a student, or a police. Then one place. It can be Mumbai, zoo. It is a single place. Then animal. One animal. It can be elephant or it can be a butterfly. A single object. Then one thing. It can be a pen or a chair. That is in single object. Then we come, when do we use a, an and one? Whenever this noun is in a singular noun, that time you use a, an or one. For example, one watchman. You can also say a watchman, which is in singular. That time you use one or a. You can also say Mumbai. You can say a Mumbai. Okay. When we know which we are just talking about one city. Then one zebra. You can also say a zebra. Okay. And when do we use an? Do you know our vowels? Yes. A, E, I, O, U. That time you use an. Correct. So you use one octopus or you use an octopus. Correct. You use a when it is a consonant. You use an when it's a vowel. Then you use one ink pot, okay, or you use an ink pot when you use an when it's a vowel and when it's a singular object. Okay, now let's go to plural noun. Plural noun is when the object is more than one, then it is plural. For example, more than one person, we can say 5 policemen. Understand? You say 5 policemen. Then when more than one place, so you can say we had gone to 5 zoos. Okay, you had visited that many zoos. Then more than one object, we got 10 balloons. S. Okay, and you're mentioning how many balloons you've got, number. Then name, place, animal and thing. Okay, so like that, whenever it is more than one place, animal or thing, you use the number of object or you add an S. Let's come how we change the singular object to a plural object. We have various rules to change a singular noun to a plural noun. The first and the easiest one is to simply add an S. Okay, the first rule, add S. Come on, I will show you a few examples. First one, car. You just simply add an S and it becomes cars. Book, it's a single book. You simply add an S and you say books. You simply add S and it becomes books. Next one, chair. It's a single chair. When you add an S, it becomes chairs. So this is the simplest rule by adding an S at the end. Rule number 2. Words ending with CH, SH, X, SS or S. Add an ES to make it plural. For example, branch. The word is ending with CH. So you have to make it plural by adding ES. Branches. Okay. Next one. Box. Okay. It's ending with an X. So how do you make it plural? By adding ES at the end. Boxes. Understood? Next one. Dress. DRESS. It's ending with double S. Okay, how do you make it plural? By adding an ES at the end. Okay, so this is the way where you add ES at the end. Okay, when the words are ending with CH, SH, SS, S, X. Okay, in that case you will add an ES at the end of the word. Rule number 3. Words ending with O. Add a S or a ES. So whenever the words are ending with O, you have to see what is the word before the O, whether it's a consonant or a vowel. So first revise what are vowels. Vowels are A, E, I, O, U are your vowels. And what are consonants? The remaining ones like B, C, D, F, G, H. The remaining ones are your consonants. So the words which are ending with O, you have to see what is the word before the O. So for example, radio. The word is radio. It is D-I-O. Can you see it over here? Radio. It's I-O. So it has an I. So you just simply add an S. So how does it make a plural? R-A-D-I-O-S. Radios. Okay. But if it's not a vowel before the O, it's a consonant. For example, mango. It is a consonant. M-A-N-G-O. Mango. It's a consonant. G. So you add a ES to make it plural. Mangoes. Okay. So these are the examples for the words which have a vowel before, which has a vowel and then O. So you have to just simply add an S. See, you can see the list over here. It is radio, zoo, studio and audio. So you're just simply adding an S. Okay, you're just simply adding an S. But when there is a consonant before the O, you add ES. So here are the words: mango, tomato, potato and mosquito. And when you make it plural, tomatoes, mangoes, mosquitoes, you add an ES to it. Okay, so this was the rule number 3. Words ending with Y. Rule number 4. The words ending with Y, you add S or IES. So why do we say or? The same rule implies how we did it for O. We have to see what is before the Y. For example, day, D-A-Y. It is a vowel before the Y. So you simply add an S. So the plural will become D-A-Y-S. Days. D-A-Y-S. Days. Simple. But if it's a consonant before the Y, then you have to first remove the Y and you have to add I-E-S. For example, story. Sto-r-E. So it has a Y and then it has a R. So you remove the Y and you add I-E-S. So S-T-O-R-I-E-S. Stories. Isn't it very simple? The rules are very simple. Whenever you're putting the rules towards the kids, putting it forward for the kids, be careful you put one by one, not all together. Okay, so the word story. The next word party, P-A-R-T-Y, party. Okay, it has a Y and it has a T before that, so you remove the Y and you will put I-E-S, P-A-R-T-I-E-S, parties. Got it? That is the way you do it when it is a consonant before a Y. Okay, here are the few examples when it is a vowel before the Y. For example, day, toy, ray, key, tray. Okay, these all are ending with a Y and it has a vowel before that, so you just simply add an S, like days, toys, rays, keys and trays. Okay, and when there is a consonant, you remove the Y and add IES. For example, story, party, city, lady, puppy. So you're removing the Y and you're making it plural by stories, IES, party, IES, parties, city, so you're removing the Y, SCITIES, cities, lady, you're removing the Y and adding IES, LADIES, ladies, puppy, remove the Y, PUPPIES, puppies. Understood? So this is the way you make it plural by adding IES. Understood, kids? Simple rule. Rule number 4, when the words are ending with Y, add an S or add an IES. Okay. Next one, words ending with F or FE, add VES to that word. For example, wolf, so WOLF, remove the F and you add WOLVES, wolves. Okay, so this is a simple rule. Words ending with F and E, you remove the F or E and you add VES to make it plural. So here is the word list. Wolf, you make it plural by wolves, ES, VES. Then thief, remove the F, add VES, thieves. Shelf, ending with F, remove the F, add VES, shelves. Leaf, ending with F, remove the F, write LEAVES, leaves. Knife, ending with FE, remove the FE, write VES. Life, remove the FE, write LIVES, lives. Understood? So this is simple form to make a singular into a plural one by remembering all the rules. But when you're teaching, implement the rules one by one by giving lot of words to them, practice them. Then once you implement first rule, second rule, give first and second rules words together, so that you understand whether they've understood or they are still confused in their mind. So whenever you are introducing the third rule, give words with first, second, third rule combined, so that you understand whether they've connected to the rule and they remember and implement it properly. If you have any more queries about this, please put me a note on my comment section. I will come up with another different video. Till that time, please keep revising all the topics so that whenever we come up with new, you can connect with us easily. Bye.